Is it time to buy or sell Advanced Micro Devices stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Advanced Micro Devices. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 6th of October, 2025. And now, we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 1st of October, 2025, our system has ranked Advanced Micro Devices as a hold accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, showing an increase of 24.21% since we initially recommended purchasing Advanced Micro Devices 4 days ago. This results in an average return of 6.05% per day since it was categorized as hold accumulate. A score of 0 signifies that our system foresees significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. In light of the recent developments, we cannot predict the stock's next movement, as it may swing in either direction. The stock has recently broken through a weak and wide upward trend in the short term, indicating an even stronger rate of increase ahead. Should there be any pullback, support can now be found at the level of $189.57. which may offer a second opportunity for significant gains. According to fan theory, the next potential peak could be at $225.08, a level of resistance that may prove challenging to surpass on the first attempt. Analyzing the current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of nearly 5% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from negative 20.64% to negative 2.35%. Looking at the longer-term outlook, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 14.42%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 48.89% to 14.42% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $104.11 and $233.08. Our latest daily update for Advanced Micro Devices includes the headline, High Volatility in Advanced Micro Devices Stock Price on Monday, which ended trading at $203.71. The Advanced Micro Devices stock price gained 23.71% on the last trading day, rising from $164.67 to $203.71. During this trading day, the stock fluctuated 11.59%, with a day low at $203.03 and a day high of $226.56. The price has risen in 7 of the last 10 days and has increased by 27.49% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has risen on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with a total of 206 million more shares traded than the day before. In total, 247 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $50.380 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $226.56, while the lowest price reached $76.48. Currently, the price stands 10.09%, or $22.85, below the 52-week high, and 10.38%, or $23.59, below the all-time high on March 8, 2024, when it reached $227.30. AMD experienced a significant surge of approximately 30% today following a landmark partnership with OpenAI. This collaboration involves plans to construct a 1-gigawatt data center powered by AMD's MI45 accelerators, set to begin in 2026. The agreement also includes warrants that will allow OpenAI to purchase around 160 million shares of AMD, representing about 10% of the company. Market analysts have estimated that this deal could potentially be valued at as much as $300 billion in long-term purchases. CEO Lisa Su characterized this agreement as a bold and strategic victory for AMD, which in turn pushed the S&P 500 and Nasdaq indices to new highs. In the short term, we can expect ongoing volatility and substantial trading activity. Optimism and momentum may lead to further gains, but the scale and timing of actual deployments, along with the potential dilution from the warrants, could limit profits or prompt profit-taking. Looking further ahead, if the deployments progress as announced, AMD could significantly boost its data center revenue, enhance its competitive edge against other AI chip manufacturers, and warrant higher valuation multiples. However, it is important to note that execution risks, competitive challenges from rivals, and the capital intensity associated with AI deployments remain critical downside risks. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 6th of October, 2025, it was reported that Roth Capital assigned Advanced Micro Devices a buy grade accompanied by a hold action. On the same day, it was also reported that Barclays rated Advanced Micro Devices as overweight with a hold action. On Thursday, the 4th of September, 2025, Seaport Global provided a neutral rating for Advanced Micro Devices with a downgrade action. On Tuesday, the 12th of August, 2025, Citigroup gave Advanced Micro Devices a buy grade along with an upgrade action. On Saturday, the 9th of August, 2025, Wedbush assigned a cautious rating to Advanced Micro Devices with a hold action. Analysts have provided Advanced Micro Devices stock with a general neutral rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts assign the stock a buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Advanced Micro Devices. The Advanced Micro Devices stock shows buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, a general buy signal emerges from the relationship between these two signals, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. In the event of a downward correction, support is expected at $169.25 and $163.14. A decline below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Friday, September 5, 2025, and since then, the stock has increased by 34.78%. Further upward movement is anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is indicated by the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Volume is increasing alongside the price, which is generally regarded as a positive technical signal. Here are some additional signals that may capture your interest. The moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots have shown a buy signal 22 days ago. Bollinger Bands generated a buy signal just 1 day ago. The short-term moving average indicated a sell signal 8 days ago. Conversely, the long-term moving average presented a buy signal 5 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages signaled a buy 3 days ago. When analyzing the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average provided a buy signal 11 days ago. Meanwhile, the long-term moving average indicated a buy signal 103 days ago. Additionally, the relationship between the short and long moving averages signaled a buy 92 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us for more insights and signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Advanced Micro Devices. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $184.42 and $177.44. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline towards the next support. In this case, Advanced Micro Devices has support just below today's level at $184.42. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $177.44 and $163.12. This stock is typically traded at a healthy volume, and with minor daily fluctuations, the risk is deemed low. Over the last day, this stock moved $23.54, which is an increase of 11.59% between its high and low. For the past week, the stock has exhibited a daily average volatility of 4.67%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Advanced Micro Devices, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A high PE ratio could indicate that the stock is overvalued or that investors anticipate significant growth rates in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 4th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at $1.17. Keep an eye on these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for advanced micro devices. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which means the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this case, you might want to enter a position and use volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, Advanced Micro Devices encounters its first support level at $184.42. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Advanced Micro Devices from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 24th of September 2025, Norad Forest Eugene conducted an insider sell of 2,250 shares of common stock. On the 15th of September 2025, Papermaster Mark D conducted an insider buy of 16,800 shares of common stock. On the 15th of September 2025, Papermaster Mark D also conducted an insider sell of 13,624 shares of common stock. On the 15th of September 2025, he conducted another insider sell of 3,176 shares of common stock. On the same day, he conducted an insider sell of 16,800 shares of stock option grant. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have calculated the insider power to be positive with a ratio of 7.530. In total, insiders purchased 1,194,678 shares and sold 1,021,148 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $194.29, representing a decrease of 4.62%. This stock exhibits low daily fluctuations, resulting in a lower risk profile. However, the relative strength index over a 14-day period is 84, significantly heightening the risk. Encouragingly, there is a buy signal identified from a pivot bottom established 21 days ago. Is Advanced Micro Devices stock a good buy? Advanced Micro Devices shows several positive signals. However, we do not consider them sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At this time, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, meaning you may hold or accumulate shares while waiting for further developments. After evaluating the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 7th of October, we anticipate that Advanced Micro Devices will open higher by $7.39, starting at a price of $211.10. It is important to remember that trading carries a significant risk of financial loss. We strongly advise consulting with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment choices should not be solely based on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day, with warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.